Hi, Mitch Bailey here. I want to cover some of the available rebates that you can pick up in the Central Valley here. There's a lot of rebates and there's a lot of incentives that you need to take advantage of. The first one I want to talk about is the HERO program, which is the High Efficiency Electric Home Rebate Act. It was part of the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, and that money just last November they started issuing funds for that. They can pay $8,000 if your income is 80% or less of the median income of the area, with depending on the number of people in the household. That will change, the amount will change. And if it's less than 150%, you can get $4,000. And this money is going to go away. They're going to run out of funds pretty quick. And you can apply for that online. The HERO program, you do have to do the fuel switching. You're going from gas to electric. And if you're going to make this high efficiency, you can qualify for it. Now, one of the cool parts is if you're a landlord, you can use your tenant's income of the house to qualify for this program, so that you can apply via their income and get the work done. So if you need a piece of equipment changed out, this is an excellent time to do it, because this money is going to go away. It is not going to last. It's going to go fairly quickly. So let's go over it real quick. So first off, you can go to this portal. This portal right here is, I'll post a link to it in the description. Go to the portal, and you just go down from the portal. You go down and you put what county you're in. And we're in Stanislaus County, so we're just going to put on Stanislaus. And if we'll put 2 people in the home. We'll put 3 people in the home. And if you make $65,000 or less, $65,650, you qualify for $8,000. That's the total income for the people living in the home. If you make less than $123,000, you qualify for the $4,000. Now the problem is this: this money this is not unlimited funds. It's going to expire fairly quickly. In fact, last week, this being January 21, 2025, on January 17th, 2025, the TEC program ended for heat pump, changing out central heat pump air systems. They ran out of money. And it was suddenly and abrupt. I mean, it left a lot of people hanging. I had people that were going to do work that didn't jump right on it, and now they're kind of out of luck, because it was giving them another $1,500. So you need to take advantage of this program. In fact, let me show you where they're at right now. This is from January 17th. And we're in Central California. Central California, that includes Alpine, Calaveras, Fresno, Inyo, Kern, Kings, Madera, Mariposa, Merced, Mono, Monterey, San Benito, San Joaquin, San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, Santa Cruz, Stanislaus, Tulare, Tuolumne, and Ventura counties. All those counties in Central California region. And in this program, you'll notice that right now it says there's 99% for Central California for the low and moderate income, and for the low income in the Central California, we've got 87% still left. Now, this is the problem. They've got, let's just take the low income. There's 39 million, or 3,977,000. So if you take $3,977,000 and you divide that by $8,000, which is how much each one of those will fund, and that works out to 497. So there's less than 500 people are going to be able to get that money. So you need to take advantage of this very quickly. This is one reason I want to get this video out today. I want you to take a look at it and see if you qualify. Anybody you have qualified. We're doing a lot of jobs under the HERO program. And the same thing goes for the moderate income. They've got, for the moderate income, we've only got $2,999.6. $2,996,000 reserved, and that's $4,000, so that's going to be pretty close to the same number. So $2,996,000 divided by $4,000, and that gives them 750 people, about 750 people that can still have their jobs done. So if you're looking for a really good rebate that really cuts the cost down, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second, use the HERO program. Okay, what else is available? Well, in my area, we're Modesto Irrigation District. Modesto Irrigation District has a rebate program, and it's a great program, has some great rebates. For MID area here, if you're doing a high efficiency heat pump, we can get $700 back on a high efficiency heat pump, plus another $50 for the thermostat, and it only has to be 16 SEER2, 11.5 EER2, and 8.0 HSPF2, which a lot of this equipment does hit those numbers, so we can get you qualified and get you a heat pump. Now, if you're doing a heat pump too, we can also get you some insulation value too. They'll give us 17 cents a square foot for insulation if you're adding extra insulation. Now, it's got to be below R11 or less pre-retrofit levels, and I come across this all the time in attics. We can get you 17 cents a square foot, rebate back on the insulation up to $850, which is a good offset for doing insulation in your attic if you want to add insulation to it. So if you're going to do this all at one time. You also have TID in our area. So TID, the cool part about TID is they have, if you're going from a gas to electric furnace, if you're going the gas to electric GTE, G2E, as they call it, central heat pump, you can get $4,000. Now, that's a lot of money. And these are stackable. So if you're MID, TID, Turlock Irrigation District, you can use the HERA program. That's $12,000 between those two programs if you're low income. So that's a really good program. And I've already had one customer that took advantage of that. Okay, and they took advantage of the tech because they still got the tech because they just did it last week. They finished their job, and that was $1,500 they're going to get back plus. So they're going to get $13,500. Their system's going to cost them only $5,000-$6,000 when they're all done because these systems aren't cheap now. So take advantage of it. And again, now if you're just doing straight heating and cooling in TID, we can get you $500 for a central air conditioner, and if you already got a heat pump, we can get you $1,000 if you're changing out an existing heat pump or electric furnace. They'll give you $1,000. If you're switching from a furnace to a heat pump, though, use the electrification, we can get you $4,000. It makes sense to make the switch. This is one reason they're doing that. So are there any other locations? Well, Merced Irrigation District, we do Merced Irrigation District, and if you're in Merced Irrigation District and you go to a high efficiency heat pump, we can get $175 per ton. So if you have, let's say, a 4-ton system, 4 times 175, you're looking at $700 that you can get. That's real good money, and it just has to be, now it does have to be an 18 SEER 16.9 and an HSPF of 8.1. So actually the SEER 2 is only 16.9. The HSPF has to be 8.9 to SEER 2. Very easy numbers to hit. We can hit that with most heat pumps. So makes sense to take advantage of this if you're Merced Irrigation District. And you will, on theirs, they do have a rebate for the thermostat. Their thermostat rebate, I believe, is $75. Let's double check here. Heat pump water heater, variable speed heat pump. It's in here somewhere. But their ductless mini split smart thermostat, $85. So $85 for a smart thermostat, Energy Star, and almost all of them are Energy Star rated now. So it would be easy to add that in there. Now, if you're Lodi Electric has some pretty good rebates for central air conditioning. We're looking, if we go with air source heat pump, their rebates amount is $150, $200, and $250 per ton. Now, the $250 per ton is 18 SEER, actually 16.92 SEER 2 and 8.1 HSPF 2, which is very easy to get. So again, 4-ton unit. If we did a 4-ton unit, we're looking at $1,000 rebate from Merced Irrigation District. Now, Merced Irrigation District also has a really good rebate on their, if you're doing insulation, if you're doing insulation in the house. Now, you have to have, it has to be below a certain level. It has to be below R19 or less, but they're doing 75 cents a square foot for insulation. They also do for wall insulation. We don't do that at our company, and there are other companies that can do that, but that's a really good rebate. If you're going to stack that on when you're doing it, you can make your house as efficient as possible. So again, $8,000 through HERA. You could do another $1,000 for changing your system out, let's say. So that's $9,000. And then if you qualify for the insulation, you can probably knock off another $1,000. There's no limit on theirs, so we could get up to $1,000 off on our insulation easily for Lodi Electric. Is there anything else? Well, there's one other one that I like to bring up, and I come across this all the time. This is the fireplace and wood stove changeout program in the San Joaquin Valley. And what it does is they want to get rid of wood-burning appliances in the Central Valley because of the particulate pollution that they put out. Matter of fact, most of the time, most people don't run their fireplaces but 1 or 2 days a year, and they find that it's a mess. It's hard to deal with, and so the San Joaquin Valley Air Pollution Control District will pay for you to change that out and put in a heat pump. How do you do it? We just go online and apply for it. There'll be links below in the description on how to apply for the program. There's some voucher guidelines right here, but you can get, if you're in Stanislaus, San Joaquin, Kings, Merced, or Tulare County, we can get you, if you're switching to electric heat pump, up to $3,500. And all we have to do is decommission it. And we just finished a lady here in town in Modesto. She had a brick fireplace, masonry fireplace, wasn't using it, open hearth. And she said, we haven't used it for 25 years. And I said, well, we can get you another $3,500 back. Now, we have to decommission it. Basically, what we do is we have to plug the chimney up, and we have to concrete it in, which we did. We have to take pictures of all the stuff. She applied for the voucher herself online, submitted the pictures. We just finished the work and submitted, so she's going to get a voucher. Now, we charged her $300 to plug the chimney. That is to pour the concrete down and seal it all up. And they want pictures of all that, do that. And then she gets a voucher. So she got another $3,000, $3,200 knocked off of her price of her system because she was putting in a heat pump. Did she qualify for HERA? No, she didn't. Now, what's the last one? Well, if you're doing a new heat pump system and it's Energy Star qualified, we can usually get you a $2,000 federal tax credit. Now, that depends on whether you are paying taxes. The couple that we just did down in Delhi, they don't pay any taxes. They qualified for the $8,000 HERA. They got the $4,000 because they're TID. They got another $1,500 for a tech program and $50 for the thermostat. So when they were all said and done, it was $8,000, $4,000, $12,000, $1,500, $13,500, and $50 that they got back for the thermostat. So they got that off of their job. So their job only cost them a few $1,000s to do it. It works great. Now, if they could take the tax credit, that would be $2,000. Typically, though, if you qualify for the tax credit, you don't qualify for the HERA program. You make too much money. So, but there is cases where you can do it. Again, as a landlord, you can use your tenants' income to qualify to have this work done. If you've got a project that, an older system that needs replacing, now's the perfect time to do it. They are going to run out of money probably within 60 days. And because we only have 500 customers for the moderate income, and then for the low income, you're only looking at 500 customers. So take advantage of this program. They're before they go away. The tech program went away. Will it come back? They probably will get refunded. The HERA program is not going to get refunded. That was part of the Inflation Reduction Act, and I know that money is not coming back. So take advantage of it while you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. And if we reserve that money, and I'm doing several of these every day, we're doing several of them a week. It's not hard to do. If you're not a contractor, you get on board. You just have to do a little bit of onboarding. Okay. I hope you like this video. I'm going to break these down into chapters so you can kind of cover it, so you can see about the different ones, the different programs as you go along. I suggest you watch the video all the way to the end so that you can make sure that you're getting all the incentives that you can. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.